we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Vols ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they've tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
To throw, it's Manning. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This offense has it with really good field position. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for us.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Buys a little time. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to go at.
He'll pitch it. It's a seam wide open. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Man, really good decision-making by this offense on third down. Understanding, running the option to perfection, getting it to the pitch man, and he gets the first down and some extra yards.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. There he goes. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage.
Turning on the Jets. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Trying to ball his way in. And they will score. Touchdown ball.
You talk to any quarterback, Jesse, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellows with the big reach, a nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. First play of the period will be a second down.
Tennessee, 10. Texas, 0.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And the ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. And he fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there. Giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. The give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The short hands, it's Moore. Bulldozes his way through. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Manning. Finds his back in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And the extra point is good. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Grab near the marker. It's Staley. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And that really is a great play by the wide receiver for 3 reasons. 1, he knows where the first down marker is, so he gets the step. 2, he's able to stay in bounds before securing the catch. And 3, makes the grab. Just an awesome job.
Can't get him to the ground. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go to the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Using the quick game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Oh, the attempt is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play. They find their way to the 36.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. Ripping through the defense. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. The 50, the 40, the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it go. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make. But tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB. But it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. The option look. Touchdown, Texas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Aguilar. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 28, Tennessee 17.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Quick completion on the out route. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The throw converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Aguilar. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving.
It's a running room. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets it away from his own end zone. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dances away. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in?
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And that pass was knocked down, but I think this flag is going to negate a good defensive play. The defense was in the neutral zone. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. 16 seconds left, and to pull off the comeback, they'll have to get the onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. They'll run it to the right side. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The lone back's got it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off like they're